This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. This is the end of the line for the regular season, the final Friday night of the regular season. Next week, we're talking playoffs, but tonight it's all about conference championships. I'm Jack Doles, and this is the Football Frenzy.
Man, we've come a long way, haven't we? I'm Marley Weirda, and our Frenzy crews were on the sidelines of 19 high school football games, including some of the biggest matchups of this season.
And I'm Alex Giannakopoulos. Championships on the line, the OK Red, Blue, Silver, and Green, and a showdown in the SWAC. We've got all of them covered in a crazy Week 9.
All right, let's start with our spotlight games. First, the showdown of the OK Red. Third-ranked Rockford at number 2, Caledonia. Both teams 8-0. And we thought there'd be fireworks and instant offense, but of course it was a defensive struggle. Here, the interception by Maddox Canfield, and Caledonia keeps them off the boards. Fans going bananas. Here, second quarter, Caledonia the punt. Rockford's Isaac Poot. He's got a big wall. He follows the blockers, makes a cut, cuts back. That's a 45-yard touchdown, and it was 7-0. They led 10-0 at the half, and then on the opening kickoff, Caledonia needs to make something happen, but fumble, and it's recovered by Rockford. And boy, this was a huge, just momentum killer for Caledonia. Then Rockford takes advantage. Mac Vandenhout, 3-yard touchdown, 17-0. Rams at that point, and then Vandenhout up 24-0. Drop back, nothing there, so he just runs and runs and runs into the end zone. 40-yard touchdown run. Rockford wins it 38-15. They win the OK Red.
Had just an awesome week of practice each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, dialing in mentally, and then came out here with a heck of a performance against a very, very good Caledonia team who does a lot of things good. So just so proud of our team, and to win an OK Red Conference Championship is a special deal.
Our second spotlight game is from the OK Green. Mona Shores at Muskegon. The Sailors had a chance to win the championship outright, but a Big Red victory would set up a possible three-way tie. Zealand West would be the other team in the mix. Mona Shores, meanwhile, is the only team in the state that can boast 3 wins over Muskegon since 2014. We're going to pick it up in the first play of the second half. It'll be 14-all. Jonathan Pittman hands it off to Demir Farnham. 75-yard run to the 5-yard line, and they score on the next play to make it 21-14. Then 2.5 minutes later, it's Mackay Guy hands it off to Jacob Price, 17-yard touchdown to tie it up at 21. Then after a Mona Shores onside kick, it was 28-21 Mona Shore. Guy hands it off to Destin Piggy, goes 48 yards to the crib. It's going to tie it at 48. Muskegon, next possession, Guy on the keeper, this time from 39 yards out, makes it 35-28. And with 4 minutes left to play, Guy puts it away with a 2-yard score up the middle to make it 45-34 after a 2-point conversion. It'd be one of his 4 touchdowns on the night. So they score 41 points in the second half. Muskegon going on to win it 55-35.
There's a 3-way tie in the OK Blue. Fruitport, West Catholic, and Unity Christian are all 5-1 in conference play going into the final Friday. But that would have to change because West and Unity squared off at West Catholic. Unity up a score as we get things up and running in this tie-breaking game. And check out this play from Mitch Tibby. 44-yard pass to Isaac Seenstra. He's got nothing but space in front of him. He finds the end zone. They're up 15-0. Then Tim Kloska gets involved. How involved? Try a 68-yard touchdown where no one could get near to stopping him involved. Yeah, he's going to take number 10 all the way with him to the house. A great touchdown. They're down by 3 at the half. We'll fast forward to the third quarter, and Kloska is just getting started. 15 yards out. He's going to break one tackle, stiff and another tackle his way to the end zone. It's 22-18. He's got to hydrate, because he's got another touchdown coming up his way. Another score for him. That's touchdown number 4. It's Kloska 29, Unity 18. He would score once more as he lights up Unity. Final score there, 36-18.
All right, so West Catholic earns at least a share of the OK Blue. Fruitport had to win against Holland Christian to tie them for first place. First quarter, first possession. Fruitport, Pascal Jolman. He's got the rock, and he knows what to do with it. Stiff arm, fights off that tackle, touchdown, 7-0 Fruitport. Second quarter, it's the other Jolman, Colin Jolman, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Big run, great effort to get him down, but they'd score right after that. and Fruitport goes on to win. Your final score, 52-21. They win a share of the blue.
Game 5 takes us to the OK Silver, where Belding had a chance to win the title outright, while Hopkins needed a win to gain a share. Picking it up in the second quarter, Colton Kennedy pitches it to Jaden Prather for a 5-yard score. That'll make it tied at 14 at half. Then it's Anthony Sabinski, hands it off to Isaiah Bader. 30 yards, he's gonna take it all the way. That'll make it 22-14 Belding. Then it'll be Colton Kennedy. He'll be picked off by Owen Meinke. And then Anthony Sabinski hands it off to Isaiah Bader for the 44-yard touchdown. Belding goes on to win it 36-14.
Also from the Silver, Sparta hosting Kellogg'sville. Let's get things going pretty early here. We'll start with the third play from scrimmage. And check out Trevor Wilcox. Just has a wide open hole. They just roll out the mat for him, and he takes it. 45 yards for the Sparta touchdown. 7-0 Spartans. They were just getting things started. Check out this next possession here. Nicholas Gordon will drop back. He'll feel the pressure. He's got to buy some time. Gets a great block. And then you couldn't ask for a more photogenic touchdown right in front of our camera. 14-0 Sparta. They would go on to win that one 54-8.
A rivalry game in the OK White. Forest Hills Northern trying to put an end to Forest Hills Central's perfect season. Here, it's Drew DeBaja. Throws it deep, but it's picked off. Jacob Harleton, great play. That kills the drive. Good defense leads to offense opportunities here. And it's Justin Oosterhouse going to keep it, take it all the way. Rangers strike first in this game, and Forest Hills Central stays undefeated. They win this game 32-0, and they win the OK White outright.
No chance of a conference title for Grand Rapids Christian, but if they can find a way to beat Byron Center, they'll sneak into the playoffs. Byron Center up 14-7. It'll be Grand Rapids Christian's Tony Phillips that takes the handoff, powers it in from 3 yards out. We'll be all tied up at 14 apiece. Then Byron Center answers as Langdon Tungate scores from 1 yard out. The 2-point conversion is good, so Byron Center goes up 22-14. Then with 16 seconds left in the game, Alec Wickstrom was able to find Jude Kluter for the 2-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles go for the 2-yard touchdown pass, or excuse me, go for the 2 and the tie, but it'll be broken up by Kellen Payne, and Byron Center holds on to win this one 22-20.
Up next, a contest between Northview and Lowell. And check out this early play for the Wildcats. They're looking for that 30th place in the division. They have to climb up, and this is a good way to do it. A great run early on. He just gets pushed out of bounds near the 5. Here's a good way to finish the fight. Handoff inside, and that takes care of it. It's Ricebig once more. He finds the end zone. They're up 34-7. Northview, they need answers, and they go to Armand Irving. They'll drop back and find Mikey Murphy for 34 yards, and the Arrows find themselves some life as he scampers himself into the end zone. But who else to put it away? You know it's the guy who got him there. It's Jackson Ricebig. He dials up a 31-yard touchdown run. That puts it away. Lowell wins it big, 49-22.
All right, earlier tonight we showed you Muskegon beating Mona Shores. So now Zealand West had a chance to earn a 3-way share of this championship. And here the Ducks waste no time scoring. Skylar Goering dances into the end zone, 2-point conversion, and they had a 22-0 lead. Funny where that came from. On the ground again, Parker Holman. He goes the distance. Second score in the quarter, makes it 36-0, and Zealand West rolls over Union tonight. Final score 58-8. They win a share of the green.
Game 11 takes us back to the OK Red. Granville at East Kentwood. The Bulldogs are a lock to make the playoffs. East Kentwood would assure itself a spot with a win. Here we got Granville's Carson Smith finds Drew Hungerford in the end zone to make it 6-0 Granville. Then the Falcons come right back. Elise Conda takes the handoff. He's going to take this one across the goal line to make it 7-6 East Kentwood. And then Granville has an answer. Smith calls his own number. They're going to add 2 with the 2-point conversion to make it 14-7 Granville, as the Bulldogs are going on to win this one 34-21.
Let's close out the half with one more stop in the blue. Spring Lake, fresh off the upset over Unity, made the trip to Coopersville. In the second half, up by 4, Bo Harris with the juggling interception, a great catch. He wants to cap it off with a trip to the house. He wouldn't get there, but it would lead to his teammate, Nick Flash Gordon. He'll save every one of us as he goes down the sideline to the house from 20 yards out, 21-10 Coopersville. Spring Lake, though, would respond as it's Reed Grimer who calls his own number. He gets in the end zone, but Coopersville has to find a way to respond, and they do it in another dramatic fashion. Check out Ryan Serba. A bobbling catch, reels it in. That would result in 3. Coopersville gets the win 31-23.
All right, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, Showdown in the SMAC. We are on the sidelines at Battle Creek Central for Game 13 tonight. The Showdown in the SMAC. Bearcats hosting St. Joseph. Winners of the winner gets the conference title outright. And here, Bearcats. Devoyne Newton hits Lorenz Smith. 50-yard touchdown. We're tied at 14. Later, it's Newton to Jesse Coffey. Game tied at 21. Newton becomes the Bearcats' all-time leading passer on that drive, and he's just a junior. But here's St. Joseph. Matthew Lanier hands off to Juron Borwin, 12-yard touchdown. And St. Joseph knocks off Battle Creek Central. They win the SMAC. Final score, 47-29.
South Christian has already earned a share of the OK Gold. They'd have to beat Forest Hills Eastern to win it outright. First quarter, Sailors are already up 1 when Jake Dehan sees Seth Ritzma on the slant, and the rest is history. Ritzma rolls 51 yards to the house as the Sailors are up by 14. More in the second. Dehan goes to Carson Vist. Jukes 2 tackles. Look at him go before he's free into the end zone. It's all Sailors so far. And what can't meteorologist Matt Kirkwood do? He does it all. Back to the game now. And it's Ritzma. Dehan heaves a huge pass to his wideout and takes it to the house. Final score of this one, 56-22. South Christian
We should get him on the frenzy next week.
Hey, he'd be able to do it, I'm sure.
We've reached game 200 on the season. It's Thornapple Kellogg and Catholic Central. First quarter, a catch and fumble. We'll set up this play from Connor Wolf. He'll drop back, feel the pressure, just ghost that tackle, lead him completely on red, take this thing within the 10 as he's pushed out of bounds. A couple of series later, they find the end zone, and once more, Wolf gets a chance to work his magic. Check this play out. Drops it, finds Mike Olale, and he will Adelaide himself into the end zone. Catholic Central up 14-0, end up winning this one 35-7.
Another game of huge importance in the gold was Wayland. The Wildcats stood 32nd, the Division IV ranking. Cedar Springs 27th in Division III. So crucial for both teams' playoff hopes. Here Ryan West fakes the handoff, tucks it on his hip. He gets outside and scores from 19 yards. 7-0 Cedar Springs. Wayland has an answer. On the ensuing drive, the handoff, Terry Sylvester. He's got a big hole, fights off 1 tackle. He's in for the score. 24 yards, game tied at 7. Second quarter, Cedar Springs driving. West gonna drop back. Yeah, they can throw too, and he's got Ryan Mitchell wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Cedar Springs. They go on to win this one, 35-21.
Pawpaw went into Plainwell 28th in the Division IV rankings, so the Red Wolves didn't want to mess around in this one. They're up in the 4th, but here comes Plainwell. Ryan Coop drops back, passes to Darren Stray, but it still gets into the hands of Trammell Robinson for the Trojan touchdown. So Plainwell takes the lead. It all comes down to this. Red Wolves on 4th down, and then gets swarmed there by Jackson Miller to seal the deal for Plainwell as the Trojans stun the Red Wolves 29-23.
Parchment finds itself on the outside looking in the Division VI playoff chase, as is Niles Brandy. Both teams need a win here. And check out this run from P.J. Nelson. Beast mode, as he won't let anyone get in the way between him and 6, shaking almost half the team in terms of tackles there. He's in the end zone as they score, but down to the final second of the first half, and Brandywine gets the QB keeper to work. That will win this one for Parchment 28-14.
Final game, a crossover in the Central States Activities Association. This is game 19. Blake Peterson going to be the quarterback keeper, and he's going to take it to the house. A 55-yard touchdown run. Kent City going to take a 32-8 lead. They rolled over Grant in this game. Final score 52-14. Got to take a break. Back to wrap up the frenzy right after this.